Alienware's X series laptops are thin, with a sleek design, straddling the line between subtle and stylish thanks to some well-placed RGB lighting. Think of the line as gaming laptops for those who prefer a more mature, muted design. The Alienware X15 R2 follows suit, and also sports an attractive 15.6-inch 2560 x 1440 display option with a 240 Hz refresh rate for sports players using high frame rates and more intensive games with detailed graphics. Although the X15 R2 has a relatively clean and thin design for a gaming laptop, its Intel Core i7 12700H and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti utilize the laptop's quad fan cooling system and its Element 31 thermal interface material to improve the cooling efficiency. But despite everything it has going for it, the laptop's performance falters against some of its competitors, and the laptop still gets toasty. Design. The Alienware X15 R2 has a sleek design with an all-white exterior and a thin 0.62-inch chassis. Despite its clean, nearly professional appearance, a large, stylized 15 and medium-sized RGB alien head on the lid remind you it's a gaming rig. When you lift its spacecraft hatch of the top, the exterior is flipped from white on the lid to all black on the inside, with a soft-touch wrist rest and slight bezels surrounding the 15.6-inch display. The keyboard features per-key RGB lighting, and there's another alien head that lights up on the top right corner of the laptop that serves as a power button. Amidst the honeycomb ventilation cutouts, there are also two slim vents on each side, going down the length of the keyboard. The Alienware X15 R2's weight and measurements are identical to the previous model at 14.16 x 10.97 x 0.62 inches and 5.18 pounds. The 16-inch Acer Predator Trident 500 SE measures 14.11 x 10.3 x 0.78 inches and weighs 5.29 pounds. Meanwhile, the Razer Blade 15 is 13.98 x 9.25 x 0.67 inches at 4.4 pounds, and the Lenovo Legion 5i Pro measures 14.17 x 10.4 x 1.5 inches at 5.49 pounds. Gaming and graphics. Our configuration of the Alienware X15 has an Intel Core i7 12700H and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti with 8 GB of GDD. The GPU has a max of 140W. In our testing, these components allowed for strong gaming performances, although not the best in 1080p. In the screen's native 2560 x 1440 resolution, 1440p, while playing Control with ray tracing settings high at 1440p. The X15 wavered around 53 to 60 frames per second, zooming around the central executive area and tilting the camera in the opposite direction. When I turned on DLSS with VSync, I stayed at a consistent 60 FPS in that location with little to no screen tearing while running and rotating the camera. Without DLSS and VSync activated, the game suffered screen tearing. When we ran Grand Theft Auto V's benchmark at very high settings, the Alienware X15 R2 played at 76 frames per second at 1080p and 66 FPS in native 1440p. The Acer Predator Trident 500 SE underperformed with 70 FPS in 1080p and 66 frames in its native 2560 x 1600 resolution, 1600p. The Razer Blade 15 has the same RTX 3070 Ti as our review unit, with an Intel Core i7 12800H, and it reached 83 FPS in 1080p and 69 FPS in 1440p. Lastly, the Lenovo Legion 5i Pro, outfitted with both the same CPU and GPU as our Alienware review unit, achieved 88 FPS in 1080p and 70 FPS in its native 2560 x 1600 resolution. Display. The Alienware X15 R2 has a 15.6-inch display with a 2560 x 1440 resolution, NVIDIA G-Sync support, and a 240 Hz refresh rate. When I watched Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I almost lost myself in the film thanks to how great it looked. Despite just watching the movie over the weekend on my 48-inch LG CX, I felt like the visuals held up almost as well on the 15.6-inch display, which is a testament to this non-OLED laptop monitor. The Alienware X15 R2's panel covers 75.6% of the DCI-P3 color gamut and 107%. Competitors like the Acer Predator Trident 500 SE covered 111.6% of the DCI-P3 color gamut and 158% of the The Razer Blade 15 and Lenovo Legion 5i Pro slightly exceeded the Alienware's numbers. Although the Alienware's display has impressive brightness at 388 nits, The Acer Predator Triton and Lenovo Legion are brighter at 460 and 474 nits, respectively. Thank you everyone for watching us till the end. It would be a great pleasure for us if you were a little helped with this video. Comment us below.